And the wait is over. Guyana Amazon Warriors, champions of the CPL. Yes, my beautiful Sports to the Bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for checking this one out. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying your day so far. So in this one, we're going to be taking a look at that final of the 2023 staging of the CPL that was played last night between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Trinbago Knight Riders. Why, my people, I can't remember ever seeing a final so one-sided. The Guyana Amazon Warriors team, they were dominant from ball one. I must say a shout out to them. Before we go down into the scorecard, I want to say a shout out to the Trinbago Knight Riders team for making it to the final and playing some entertaining cricket. They surely entertained not only their fans, but regular fans across the Caribbean and around the world. But it so happened that they were beaten by the better team this year. Alright, so as I said, I can't remember ever seeing a final so one-sided. No, it was the Trinbago Knight Riders team that batted first, and they scored 94 all out. Yes, my people, 94 all out in 18.1 overs. As you can imagine, the Guyana Amazon Warriors bowlers, they did extremely well. Now, the usual big hitters for the Trinbago Knight Riders, they didn't turn up. You understand? It was a big game, big performance, or big performances were expected from some of these guys, but none of them were able to really stand to the test of Imran Taher and Gurikesh Moti. So Nicholas Puran and Karen Pollard, the two guys that have been making the runs for the Trinbago Knight Riders throughout the season, alongside Andre Russell, they didn't do anything effective today. Yesterday. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors were able to easily pick up the victory. So 94 all out of 18.1 overs. Tradick Walton made 10. Mark Dale made 16. So when those two guys were out there batting, it seems as if they wanted to put together a good little total. But Walton, as I said, was dismissed, and then Mark Dale. Nicholas Puran was dismissed for 1 of 5. Funny enough, the ball before he got dismissed, he was actually dropped by captain by wicketkeeper Azam Khan, and then the following delivery after that he was removed. Casey Carty was the only one that stood out there and showed some fight. He made 38 of 45 with 2 fours and 1 6. Karen Pollard was removed by Gurikesh Moti for a duck. He faced 4 deliveries and was removed by Moti. Akil Hussain, he came, he was sent ahead of Andre Russell to try and probably steady things and to bat out a couple of overs. He didn't prove too good either. He was removed for 1 of 2. Andre Russell 3 of 5. Now when Andre Russell was removed, you can see that all hopes basically went from the TKR team there. Russell was removed for 3 of 5. Dwayne Bravo 8 of 18. Sunil Narayan 1 of 4. Ali Khan, he made 1, and Wakar was left not out on 1. So really some really what you would call some really small numbers here, my viewers and subscribers, for the TKR team in the final. Now bowling for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they were led by the player of the game Dwayne Pretorius. He picked up 4 wickets for 26 runs. Yes, 4 wickets for 26 runs of his 4 overs. That is what you call coming up trumps. That is what you call putting together an excellent performance in a final. Romar Shepherd 3 overs, 17 runs, 1 wicket. Ransford beaten 3.1 overs, 30 runs, 1 wicket. Gurikesh Moti 4 overs. Listen to this: 7 runs, 2 wickets. 4 overs, 7 runs, 2 wickets. What a performance in a final, man. Imran Tahir, the captain, 4 overs, 8 runs. Yes, 4 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. Now, as it relates to how the wickets fell, 24 for 1, 29 for 2, 35 for 3, 42 for 4, 44 for 5, 49 for 6, 81 for 7, 84 for 8, and then they moved to 86 for 9, 94 all out. So the TKR team that has been good throughout this season with the bat, you know, when it counted the most, they were outdone by the Guyanese and their bowling. You understand? Some very good bowling out there. A couple of ordinary shots were played, but I must say that the Amazon Warriors bowlers were excellent. The Trinbago Knight Riders, they started off the defense of this total very well. You know, the first couple of overs they were solid. Not only because they were able to take care of Kimo Paul quite early, but you know, Akil Hussain alongside I think it was Andre Russell. Akil Hussain and Andre Russell, they bowled. They started off okay. Well, Sunil Narayan also. You understand? Akil Hussain and Sunil Narayan, they were looking as if they thought they still could have they believed in themselves. And that is one of the things that I always say that I like about Kieron Pollard. When it comes on to his captaincy, you know, he's always there until the end. You know, you could see him getting the guys in their positions. You could see him at silly point there, right under the bat, especially when Shea Hope was out there, you know, chanting away, talking away, trying to get him to play a four shot or something. But, you know, it just didn't work. The Guyana Amazon Warriors team ended up making 99 for 1 of 14 overs. 99 for 1 of 14 overs. So they won that game by 9 wickets with 36 deliveries to spare. Batting for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Ayub once again scoring on half century, made 52 of 41 not out with 5 sixes and 2 4. Kimo Paul made 11 of 11. And Shea Hope, he was left not out and 32 of 32 with 2 fours. So, you know, once again getting in a good performance. Shea Hope, as we are talking about him, was named the player of the tournament. Yes, my people, think he scored the most runs there. So, congratulations to Shea Hope. He is way forward. He's probably right into the West Indies T20 team and also the Test team. You all remember that prior to the whole CPL thing, he had a little stint over there in England playing some red ball cricket, so maybe he's on his way back in. Now bowling for the Trinbago team, Akil Hussain 4 overs, 21 runs, 1 wicket. And any other given day, you would say excellent. But because of the, you know, the limited amount of runs that they had to defend, it was rough. Russell 1 over, 12 runs. Sunil Narayan 4 overs, 10 runs, no wicket. So what happened is that they showed Narayan some respect. They tried to get a couple of singles and twos off him, but they made sure he didn't get any wicket. They made sure he didn't cause any sort of panic. You understand? Wakar 3 overs, 26 runs. Ali Khan 2 overs, 26 runs. So that is basically how it went, my people. In terms of how they lost the wicket there, as I said, they only lost 1 wicket. You know, only 1 wicket they lost, my viewers and subscribers. So, you know, I can't remember ever seeing a final, seeing a team dominate so much in a final. It's usually closer. So it was 15 for 1 when Kimo Paul went, and then they just batted straight up, and Ayub and Shea batted straight up until the victory there. So, you know, Trinbago Knight Riders making it to their 5th final, but unable to make it a 5th CPL title. Guyana Amazon Warriors making it what? The 6th final, and finally lifting the trophy. You can imagine how social media is buzzing. You can imagine the heap and noise. You understand, it was a whole lot of talking going in. The Guyanese were confident. The Trinidadians, they were confident. But at the end of the day, one team proved to be too good for the next team, and as a result of that, Guyana Amazon Warriors would have secured their first CPL title. So that is pretty much it. That is my first reaction from the final. Later on, probably today or another day, I will talk a little bit more about the final, plus some other stuff that came out of the tournament. Big up on yourselves, eh?